best camps we didn't had. You had to be, you got to be on time with this camp when you're dealing with a fighter of Terrence's caliber, a fighter that's with Errol, it's high octane fighters, and so you got to be on point. You got to be on point. You got to get there on time. You got to go to bed early. You must do things right.
Compared to the other ones, from what you've seen, all the work up to this point, how bad does he want it?
Say that again.
How bad does he want this compared to all the other camps you've seen him up to this point?
Laser focus. Laser focus. You can see it. Laser focus. It's been like that since day one, all the way up until, we get out the ring next Saturday. Laser focus.
Now, you've seen him peak for fights many, many times throughout his whole career. How does this peak condition look compared to the other fights, the other past camps?
Sharp as a razor. Sharp as a razor. Everything hitting on all cylinders. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see it. There's a couple of times when you just watch him work out, you take. I fell out of the coaching zone and went into the fan zone. Like, God damn, this motherfucker cold as shit. You know what I'm saying? Just watching it amazes just how he pushes the whole fucking workout, man. I'm like, God damn. Then you got to tell him, man. You be like, listen, man. Man, you look sharp as shit. Dog. Damn, I'm a fucking fan. You know what I'm saying? Instead of a coach, instead of a friend. That's how amazing this camp been, because he's been working his ass off.
So how's that going to translate when he steps in there with Errol?
You'll see it. You'll see it. Watch. All you're gonna do is gonna pick it up a little bit. Watch.
A few things. One, I mentioned he looks very quick, very agile. Was speed something that you guys focused on or worked on in this camp?
Well, I ain't gonna really say. I'm not gonna give away all our secrets. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that we will prepare. When we step in there next week.
A few things that I've kind of caught on from following this whole build-up, this whole promotion. One, a lot of people from the Spence camp feel that Terrence isn't very durable. They mentioned the glass shield comment, but overall they feel that like he won't be able to handle the pressure or the power of Errol. What do you make of them saying he's not very durable?
Well, they're going to find out how durable Terrence is when it comes Saturday. So that's all I got to say to them. Just stay glued to your TV or get your ticket. Bring your musty butt on down there and witness a performance out of Terrence that y'all ain't never seen before. And then maybe, y'all can bring your ass over and be fans of Terrence Crawford.
I feel that might come from the size difference, because I have heard that as well. Like, hey, Errol's a lot bigger. What's Terrence going to do when he feels that power? Because he's never fought anybody with the power of an Errol Spence.
He was muscled. He wasn't as tall, but that motherfucker was big as shit. So he probably walked in the ring at 175 or, somewhere. I'm not worried about no size, man. He better be worried about Terrence's size, if anything. All that crap they talking about, this big, that big, we'll find out.
Do you, by chance, catch the dancing shoes comment from the All Access?
Oh, I seen that shit.
Yeah. What'd you make of it?
He gonna eat his words. Watch. Yeah. He gonna eat his words.
How so?
Because he gonna win. But gonna win. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Hey, that's throwing fuel on the fire. And tell your mama, man, fuck you. Don't tell me. Don't tell my mama don't bring your dancing shoes. Mama, matter of fact, go shoe shopping. That's what you do. That's it. If I was Bud, go shoot. Hey, $10,000. Go shoe shopping and buy his ass some shoes. Why you at it? No.
I want to touch on Shakur helping Terrence out, man. How was that, seeing him in camp, helping him out, and also sparring with him?
Even though Shakur's small, but Shakur got a good boxing IQ, and to see him from the amateurs to now is fantastic. It's wonderful, and for him to come back to help Bud and tell him, man, I see this, maybe I see that, maybe tighten that up a little bit. That's great, man, because Bud has always been there for him on his big fights leading up, going to visit this camp, and then Shakur come out for a week, work right along with Bud, man. That's brotherly love right there, man. That's brotherly love.
Yeah, I would imagine you can't get a talent like that to help you prepare for a guy. I was thinking well, who could Spence get that was at that level to kind of help? And I'm like, I kind of paused for a bit. Took me a while.
You can't get nobody to try to emulate Terrence. Ain't nobody out there. You can bring 4 guys in. How long they gonna last? You know what I'm saying? If they doing the right stuff. So good luck to them.
In your eyes, Bomac, how does the fight? How do you see it?
You know, I see the fight playing out like I said before in the press conference. It's gonna be some good tough rounds at the beginning, but I feel like Terrence is gonna walk away with it because he's gonna download what Errol got to bring to the table, then he's gonna walk away with the fight.
Is there any part of him, because of the talk that Spence is bigger, that Terrence might want to walk to Spence and show him like, no, I'm the bully, I'm the bigger guy?
Well, you know what? That's remain to be seen. You know, because we don't know how strong he is, how really strong. They said Sean Porter was strong. See how Terrence pushed his ass around. So, you know, we don't know. We'll find out when we get in there and just know that we're ready to go.
Just know that we are ready to go. Ain't no playing going on here. Terrence Crawford is fucking laser focused. And Crawford is chilled out. Bomac is very confident. Terrence Crawford is very confident. They said to Bomac, hey, what do you feel about everybody saying about Errol Spence is going to break down Terrence Crawford? How do you feel that Terrence Crawford hasn't been proven like Errol Spence? They said, man, these basically they're saying these mofos are going to find out. They're going to find out. So, yo, Terrence Crawford is bringing that smoke. And he is ready. Bruh, Terrence Crawford is ready. And he wants that fucking smoke, bro. Shit. Oh, man. I don't even know who really is going to win the fight. I got Errol Spence edging this fight. But after looking at the confidence, just the confidence level of Terrence Crawford and Bomac, man, this fight is a 50-50 fight then, isn't it? I know the other day I said I got a Spence. I know the other day sometimes Rapstar gets a bit hyped up. You know how it is. When I watch the big fish, I look at the big fish and I'm thinking, yeah, mate, Errol Spence looks like he's the big fish. Errol Spence looks like the big fish. But Terrence Bud Crawford is on it. He wants this shit, bro. I don't even know where you want to put your money. But somebody's O has to go. Somebody's O has to go. And somebody's dignity, and somebody has to take that O. Somebody has to take that O. Now watch this. Can this be too great and they come out and it becomes a war? Can this fight be a war? Are both fighters too skilled? Are both fighters too skilled, too relaxed to really go out of comfort zone? And what I mean by that, is you remember, if you've done your history and you haven't been around the time, because I had to go do my history. I wasn't around in the time of Hagler and Hearns. But when you watch Hagler and Hearns, they were both the number 1, number 2 guys. They were the best. And that fight became a war. That fight unfolded like a war. Bro, the best ever fight I've ever seen when you're talking about an all-out war is Marvin Hagler versus Thomas Hitman Hearns. What a fight that is. Or can this fight become like a Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvin Hagler? A very, very close fight that you can't even tell who won the fight. You can't even tell who won the fight. Can it be that close? Like Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler? Or is it going to be like Hagler and Hearns? If you were going to choose to say, okay, we're going to pick one or the other, it can either go like a 12-round fight on decision, or it's going to be all-out war, and in that fight, at some point, there's going to be a war, and both fighters have got to go and make sure they break another. So is it going to be a war going on, or is it going to be too much tactics, too much skill, too much defense work that they're going to take it all the way to the judges? You think they're going to take it all the way to the judges, or is there going to be a war? Or are both fighters knowing that they want to take this fight to the judges because of their skill set, and neither guy is going to go for the kill? No, neither guy is going to go to put himself out for the kill. Total kill. Yo, let me see who's in the chat. Smash that like button. Support the channel. And let me just come back in a minute. Give me a minute. Let me switch my laptop on. And let me see who's in the chat.
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move. 1, 2.
All right, I'm in the chat now. I'm in the motherfucking chat, bro. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Support the channel, and we're going to get ready to cook. Here we are. We got Pat Greedy, my brother Pat Greedy, the one and only John McSmith. You know what I mean? He'll tell you about Hagler and Hearns. He'll tell you about Hagler and Hearns and Hagler versus Ray Leonard. What's going on, Joseph? Darth Vader. Yes, Carl Garcia. Yes, mate. What's happening? Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze says it's going to be Crawford in the 11th round knockout. This is where I'm in the chat. So I missed the chat earlier on. Do I need to go back? I don't think nobody sent me nothing. I mean, I don't need to go back. I can't see nobody. Who is it? Carl? Yeah, man. What's going on, Carl? Gabriel Sanchez, the one and only any boxing fan. Pound for pound king. Are you guys ready for the biggest fight in the world? Fuck the haters, bro. I don't care about the haters. I'm a boxing fan. Listen, true and true. I'm a hardcore boxing fan, bro. True and true, man. I'm a hardcore boxing fan. So for me, it's a big fight, man. You know what I mean? I'm really hyped up about Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. That is the fight for me for 2023. Right now, I'm hyped up about that fight more than Jamel Charlo versus Canelo, and even more than Fulton versus Inoue. You know what I mean? But let me see. Yes, mate. The fucking haters. Haters are still going to hate on this fight, bro. What's going on, Carl? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Yes, Aussie. The Aussies are ready, bro. The Aussies are born ready. Dizzy Dro. Yo, what's going on, Hayes? What's happening, Hayes? Yes, bruv. The Queen, Lisa Snow. What's going on, Lisa? Lisa Snow in the house. Yes, mate. So, yeah, man. Terrence Crawford, he is ready, angry. He is laser focused, man. Terrence Crawford is coming out to try and prove. He got a chip on his shoulder. Terrence Crawford's got a chip on his shoulder, bro. He don't like the way that the fans speak about him. He don't like hearing all this stuff that he ain't got the best resume. He got a glass shield. He ain't fought the best names. He's overhyped. He don't like all that, bro. And Crawford is out there to make a big statement. Crawford is out there to make a big statement. I'm telling you, bro. He's out there to prove it. He's got a chip on his shoulder, mate. He don't like how the people portray him. And he knows it. He knows how Errol Spence have been speaking about him, Tank Davis, and how everybody's been saying, Errol Spence fans, that Terrence Crawford he's basically got the weakest resume. That Terrence Crawford fought everybody as they were retiring. And this is why Crawford's got a chip on his shoulder. I'm telling you. Hey, listen, Crawford's out there to prove everybody wrong. Will he prove everybody wrong is another story. Will Terrence Crawford prove everybody wrong is another story, mate. You get me? It just depends, bro. You might think you're going to go out there to do this, but will Errol Spence break Crawford's spirit? Can Errol Spence break Terrence Crawford's laser focus fucking heart? Because you got to break Terrence Crawford's heart. You got to break his spirit mentally, physically, and spiritually. Because Terrence Crawford has never, ever faced that kind of adversity in his life of boxing. In the professional ranks, to get this done. It all depends the pressure that Errol Spence is going to put on Crawford. Is that pressure going to be enough? Is Big Fish Errol Spence just got too much pressure, too much consistency, too much of the dog in him, that Errol Spence keeps coming forward, that even if Terrence Crawford decides to change stance, it doesn't help him because Errol Spence has such a machine. He has such a machine that man is going to consistently keep knocking that door down. I mean, he's coming down to break down the wall. Errol Spence is out there to break you down. Is he going to break down Terrence Crawford is the big question. You know what I mean? Big fight, 29th, and we're right there around the corner. We have got the biggest fight coming. Bruh, this fight is just sick. And Keith Thurman is going to be sitting there, wish he was in the ring. Keith Thurman's going to be front row, wishing that he was in that ring. But Keith Thurman knows that this was the biggest fight right now in the world. And he even knows that. Shit. Everybody's coming out to this fight. Gervonta Tank Davis, Mayweather. Everybody's going to be coming down to watch this fight, bro. You watch. You watch how people are even probably coming from England. People are coming from England to watch this fight, bruv. Trust me. You'll see. Anthony Joshua's there. Yeah, mate. They're all waiting to watch this fight. I'm just letting you know that this is going to bring out the celebrities. This is bringing out the people. This is the biggest fight right now in boxing. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, all the smoke. 29th. Boxing can't get any better. Boxing can't get no better right now, bro. You get me? Boxing just can't get better right now. When you're talking about this fight, it just, oh, mate. It just leads it. It just takes it to the next level now. From Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, down to, oh, yeah, what about Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia made 30 million. Ryan Garcia made more money than what 90% of the boxers ever would make before they retire their whole career and die. Ryan Garcia made more money in one fight than most boxers would ever make until they retire. Not many boxers would ever reach the money that Ryan Garcia made, that I just found out that Ryan Garcia made 30 million. Wow. Look at that, bro. Ryan Garcia made 30 million to fight Tank Davis. Whoa, Ryan is on another level. Ryan's getting heavyweight money. That's heavyweight championship money. And nobody gets that in the heavyweight unless you're Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua. Ryan Garcia made 30 million for Gervonta Tank Davis one fight. One fucking fight. For one fight, Ryan Garcia made 30 million. You gotta give that some respect, bro. Shit. And many guys will never make that in their whole career, even 2-3 times over. Some fighters never make more than 1 million or 2 million or 3 million a fight. But watch this. Imagine how much Tank Davis made. Imagine how much Gervonta Tank Davis made, bro. Imagine that. If Ryan Garcia made 30 million, what did Tank Davis make? Fucking hell. Tank Davis must have made 50 million. If Ryan Garcia made 30 million, Tank Davis made at least 50 million. That is big. That is big. Those guys made more money than most fighters would ever make. You get me? Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis was a mega blockbuster. That's big money, bro. And for Ryan to make that kind of money on one fight, Ryan can retire now. Ryan Garcia can retire now. Real boxing. He can retire right now, bro. You get me? Ryan Garcia can retire now, bro. But yo, give me a second, bro. I need to do something. Give me a second. I need to send a couple of emails. I got a couple of guests lined up. So we got Kid Austin coming to the channel. We do have Kid Austin coming over here soon. We got Rick Glazier coming tomorrow. Rick Glazier's coming to speak to you guys tomorrow. You understand? And at least now the channel's monetized. So I'll put it this way. We got WBC Mauricio Suleiman coming soon to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Now, you know, there's sometimes I don't ask all the questions that you want to ask. You can ask the questions. You can come and hit the link and speak to the people yourself and ask the question. You can put it in the chat. Now, even the channel, even finally, has a super chat where you can send a super chat where even any question you send, we have to ask it. So just to let you guys know, when the guests come over here, you can ask your questions to the guest on this channel, bro. But yo, give me a second. Let me get Tunde Tupac. I need a few minutes. So I'm going to come back in a couple of minutes.
What up?
How are you?
I'm great.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tunde Tupac, aka the Rap Killer,
Tunde Tupac.
the Rap Flexer, kill them all.
Your
Rappers.
name, your name.
Your name is
Tunde
Tunde.
Tupac.
Tunde Tupac.
You can write the Rap Killer there.
But Tunde is your
It's
name.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Tunde, with your dressing, I know the kind of song that you're about to present.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about it?
Just rap game. I kill the rap game because the haters want us down, but they're not gonna get us.
You don't
Calm
need to
down.
tell us about the haters now.
Rappers, right? You're a
Yes.
rapper.
I'm a rapper.
Good. Let's hear you.
Check it. Ha ha. Check it. Ha ha ha. Check it. Check it. Check it. I rule everywhere. I rule. They want to take me down, but they cannot take me down. Yeah. I rule New York. I rule Lagos to Atlanta. We go to Chicago. Check me out. Check my game. My game is tight. All the haters, I shoot them in the brain. Boom, boom, boom. I've been around with my guys, 50 Cent, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg. We're all in this game together because I kill them all. I kill Tupac and I kill Biggie. I kill them all because they can't contain my rap game.
Hey!
It's off the hook because I kill you all now.
No, calm down. You killed?
You killed who?
It's just a lyric. Don't fear.
Lyric.
Yeah.
Your lyric
Hey.
will put you in trouble. You have to be very careful. You don't just go about saying things that you don't know.
It's a rap game. That's how it is.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
I've been in this game for more than 20 years.
How old are
What's
you?
it?
I'm 15 years old.
What?
Just forget my age. Just focus on how long I've been in the game.
And you know Tupac. You know Snoop Dogg. You know
By the
50
grace of
Cent.
God, we met in the States.
Oh.
Which state?
Akwa Ibom.
This guy.
You're just a joker. You know what? Just go. We'll get back to you.
Yo, what's going on? Yeah, I just spoke to Rick Glazier. So Rick Glazier's confirmed for tomorrow. Rick Glazier's going to be coming over here to answer some questions. If you want some smoke, hit the link to speak to Rick Glazier. If not, speak in the super chat on the channel. We'll put it, highlight all your comments, or put up the comments for the regulars, and we want you to speak to Rick Glazier. Yeah, so Rick Glazier coming in tomorrow. Let me tell you when. So tomorrow it's going to be late for some people across the pond. All right, mate? It's going to be around this time. It's going to be around this time. All right? It's going to be around here this time, bro. So Rick Glazier said he wants to smoke with you guys. So Tip Bayless, Mirage, don't be running, Tip Bayless. I know Tip Bayless got him fucking mad last time, bro. Tip Bayless got Rick Glazier mad last time, bro. Didn't he? I know that Tip Bayless got to him, bro. He said to me, Rapstar, get him out of here, Rapstar. Rapstar, get him out of here. I said, man, Rick, I said, Tip Bayless is one of us, man. I can't just get him out of here like that, bro. I can't just get him out of there like that. He said, he don't know shit about boxing. He don't know shit about boxing. That's what he said, bro. Oh, shit, man. Rick Glazier's all right, yeah? But he gets wound up too quick. And when you confront him with a question, yeah? Like a couple of times when I said to Rick Glazier, no, I don't agree with you. Now, he don't confront me because he knows me and him, if we get into it, it ain't going to go down good. So I'll just leave it alone with him. I'll let Rick Glazier say what he got to say. And then I think, all right, I'll say it in my own way. I don't have to agree with everything. But some of the stuff he says, it's on point. Now, not everything might be on point for you. You get me? But I know that he's a bit sensitive. Rick Glazier's a little bit sensitive. Right? But yo, so has everybody been watching? Have you been watching the strap season? The merch on Errol Spence's websites. The merch that Errol Spence is selling, bro. I like this shit. Strap season. That's Errol Spence right there. He took out everybody else. He took out everybody else. Moi in the building. Danny Medina. Yes, mate. He took out everybody else. Man, this is strap season, bro. Strap season's coming for Crawford now. Strap season already took out everybody else. And he's coming for Terrence Bud Crawford. You got to remember that Errol Spence got some good merch. Yeah? I'm ordering some of the merch myself. I'm ordering a couple of tops. You know what I mean? I'm going to support the merch. I haven't seen Terrence Crawford's merch. But I like this one here, strap season. Yeah? Errol Spence told everybody, bro, this is what I want to do. All I want to do is clean my side of the streets. Errol Spence said, I'm going to clean my side of the streets. And then I'm going to go and clean up whoever's got the belt. You know what I mean? So, yo, it depends who you believe. You believe Errol Spence, that he's got his story, that he's got his journey in what he told you that he was going to do. Everything he told you is what he's doing. He was the one chasing Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? So it's on you who you believe. You believe strap season or you believe Terrence Bud Crawford. It's down to you. We'll see on Saturday, 29th of July. And you'll see who's going to be the one who's victorious. Now, it depends how the first fight goes down. And what I mean by that, if somebody takes a one-sided ass whooping, a one-sided beating, then you just can't expect a rematch. Think about what I'm saying here, logically. If Errol Spence really does give Terrence Crawford, just think about it. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying think about this. If Errol Spence gives a one-sided beating on Terrence Crawford, then you ain't going to want to see a rematch. Ain't going to want to see a rematch, bro. Errol Spence put a beating on the man, right? If Terrence Crawford puts a one-sided beating on Errol Spence, you ain't going to want... You say, well, what's the rematch for then? So you know that I don't expect that. I expect this fight to go down just as exciting that all the fans were waiting for, right? I do expect it to live to that expectation. Yes, I do. And I believe that if it reaches to any part of that expectation, then you're definitely getting a rematch. But we have to watch how it goes down on the 29th of July. It's all how it goes down on the 29th, bro. So imagine if it's a rematch and the first fight is close and it's a good fight. And the rematch, the loser wins the rematch. Then it's 1-1. Then you're looking at a trilogy, maybe. Anything can unfold here. This can lead to a trilogy. We just got to see how it leads in Saturday on the 29th. How that first fight goes down. So, yeah, man. Everybody, yo. Oh, man. This fight is close. At this point, this fight feels very close. But we'll only see once the fight starts to play out, bro. You know what I mean? We'll have to see it. It's very easy for us to think this guy could win it or that guy can win it. I do see Errol Spence coming serious for this fight, bro. Like this is everything he wants. So, yo, we'll have to see, bro. Somebody's going to get broken down. And that's a fact. Yeah, I saw that Stanley on this interview, Pat Greedy. I can see the chat now. I saw that Stanley on this. Stanley on this said that he'll fight Boots. And he doesn't want no tune-ups. Stanley on this said that he wants to fight anybody right now, bro. He's fucking frustrated with Virgil Ortiz. Man down, Abel. It ain't close There's no need for a rematch. That's exactly what I said. Pound for pound. That's exactly what I said, brother. Garcia says Stanionis mad. He not getting paid. Yeah. Lisa says Crawford looked really good in his live workout. He wasn't even going 100%. But you don't need to go 100% on your workouts. But he's looking like he's going 100. I get that. Big fish. Mate, it's big fish season. It's big fish. Or is it Terrence Crawford coming to eat the big fish? Woo-wee. Mate, this fight is just too good. So what's happening with George Kambosos and Maxi Hughes? What's happening with George Kambosos and Maxi Hughes? Everybody keeping an eye on that fight? Are you guys keeping an eye on that fight, yeah? Who you got in that fight? George Kambosos or Maxi Hughes? I'm going with Kambosos. Even though Maxi Hughes is my countryman, I'm going with George Kambosos. I'm going with George Kambosos. Yeah? I believe George will beat Maxi Hughes. Pound for pound says he got Kambosos. Carl says he's got Kambosos by knockout. Lisa says got Kambosos. And you know what? I'm going to keep it real here, bro. Smash that fucking like button. You ain't never met a guy or a channel like Rapstar. Because Rapstar tells 100%. He don't just talk for England. He talks for the world. And let me tell you why. Because I watch the world boxing. I represent everybody in boxing. That's why the guests that come in this channel are from all over the world. George Kambosos on the YTBC gets hate. They don't like George Kambosos. And I'll tell you why. George Kambosos broke the apple cart. George Kambosos killed off all the Teofimos, the Teofimo fans. He really did fucking brain damage a lot of Teofimo fans. They hate him on the YouTube. And you don't see any other channel ever say that. You'll never see any other channel ever say that. But this channel tells everything. George Kambosos gets a lot of hate, bro. They never give him the respect for what he did. Even till today, they still don't give him the respect. They don't like him. They don't like him, bro. George Kambosos fucked up a lot of people. He did. I'm telling you, he did. You know why? You gotta think about it. Teofimo was such a favorite. Teofimo was such a favorite. You guys forgot about all that, bro. Teofimo was a favorite when Yo, my mic is not fucked up. I just got a phone call from overseas, mate. You know what I mean? I got some business to attend to, people. Yeah? That's the problem. I multitask sometimes. Give me a second. In fact, we might shut this one down a bit early. Unless anybody else wants to come here and cook. We might end up shutting this one down a bit early. I got to get a few things done. I got to get on a conference call in a bit. You know what I mean? Who wants that smoke? Who wants to talk that boxing? Smash that like button, by the way. And support the motherfucking channel. Smash that like and subscribe to the channel, people. Who wants that smoke? Anybody want that smoke? Yeah, real boxing. Your boy Rapstar is not just a guy that sits there and speaking on boxing, brother. This boxing channel is just a bit of fun for me. You know what I mean? I'm a little, you know what I mean? I got to be doing things, bruv. I'm a little entrepreneur, brother. You know what I mean? I got to make moves. How the fuck you think I can speak boxing with you guys? Sit back when I want. You know what I mean? I got to be making that ching ching. Yeah? Ain't no boxing paying me. That's not my business. It's just a little side thing. A little bit of fun to speak to the brothers and the sisters and the people in the boxing community, my friend. You know what I mean? Rapstar's a hustler. I'm a proper hustler, bro. Don't play with me. Yeah, mate. I sell a blind man fucking house. You don't know me, bruv. I sold everything. Listen, I had my own car place for a while. I sold thousands of cars. When I was in the car trade, bruv, I sold thousands of cars. You know what I mean? They call me Rapstar Arthur Daly in England. You know, don't play with me, bruv. I sold apartments, houses, shops. I sell whatever I can make money on, mate. All right, bruv? If I fucking relied on boxing, I'll probably be bankrupt. But I do maybe want to get into the business of boxing one day. Who knows? Who knows? You never know. I might end up somehow in the business of boxing. You never know. But yeah, man. Give me a second, guys. Yes, mate. Sorry, guys. I got to read this fucking message. I got to read this motherfucking message. Yeah. We're back. You know what I mean? We're back. So yeah, no one's big pimping here today. Yo, dear Rapstar, can you stop being a cunt? Is that what I said? You're a cunt. You're a cunt, Carl. Fucking hell. What have I done? What have I done to be a cunt, mate? What have I done, mate? All I've ever showed to the boxing people is a lot of love. What have I done to be a cunt, bruv? Eh? All I've ever done is give people, you know what I mean, a bit of passion, a bit of boxing, a bit of smoke, and when you piss me off, I'll become fucking Rap Montana, mate. You know what I'm saying? And that's my merch. Don't fuck around with my new merch, yeah? This is Rapstar right now. Rapstar boxing knowledge, all chilled out. But yo, mate, don't play with Rap Montana. When Rap Montana comes in this place, mate, hey, that nice, good, you know what I mean, knowledgeable person can turn. I'm just saying, mate. And you just watch out for my new hoodies. And I want to send some hoodies all the way to Australia. Hey, listen, I love for somebody to wear my hoodie, yeah, for this channel. When I officially announce, and you watch, because now I got the channel monetized, you watch, I'm going to get a sponsor for this channel. Because I'm Rap Star Boxing. I'm Rap Montana. I'm Rap the Hustler. They better support. And I'm going to get some merch. And when I get my Rap Montana hoodies, that I've already copyrighted the name. When I get my Rap Montana hoodies, bruv, trust me, I want to see a man in Australia with the hoodie, a man in America, man in Philippines. I got a couple of guys in Japan that follow me. You know what I mean? I want to get my Rap Montana hoodie out there, bro. Trust me. Mirage can't have my hoodie because Mirage is a man that might fuck up my brand. Hey, Gabriel Sanchez, get back with me behind the scenes and email me. All right? Email me at rapstar44@outlook.com. Email me, yeah? And watch this. You know that I've just been playing around on this channel, bro. For 3 years, I've just been chilling out on this channel. Now you watch. I want to get a hot intro. I want to get a fucking intro now. Tomorrow or the day after, maybe Monday. Maybe Monday, to be honest. I'm busy. Monday, I'm going to reach out to someone, right? I'm going to reach out to someone and get a hot intro, bro. I want a fucking intro. I want an intro that kills the fanboys. I want an intro that kills the fanboys. I want an intro that will make the fanboys say, hey, man, we don't want to come in this channel. Just the intro will shake you up. All right? So let me work on an intro as well. If anybody does any intros, before I leave, oh, now the fuckers want a link. Now that I want to go, the fuckers want a link. Now that I want to get out of here for a bit, everybody wants the link. Now watch, I'm going to send the link in a minute. But before I leave, yeah? Well, I'm not leaving now, am I? Everybody fucking saying they want the link. Listen to this. I want an intro. If anybody does intros, get with me. I'll pay you instantly. I don't play around. I'm Rap Montana when it comes to business. Let me tell you this right now. I never took this channel serious because I make different money. I'm a hustler. But now, Rap Style Boxing Knowledge is going to be part of what everybody else is doing. Yeah, let this channel grow. It's about time my channel grows. So watch this. I want an intro, and if the intro's fire, yo, listen, I'll pay you instantly. But if not, I'll have it done by Monday, Tuesday. Get with me behind the scenes on Rapstar Outlook 44. Rapstar44@outlook.com. All right? Now give me a minute. Let me send you the link.
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move. 1, 2.
All right, we got the cunts in here. We got all the fucking wankers are here, mate. What's going on, Cole? How you doing, bruv?
Good, mate. What's going on?
Mate, we're doing it, brother. Listen to this. Cole, I heard the Tszyu. Tszyu said, now I even want to fight Canelo Alvarez. If they got Jamel Charlo running around fighting Canelo, well, guess what? I want to fight Canelo too at some point. So now even Tszyu is pissed off. You can see when Tszyu speaks about Charlo, this is what I'm going to say about Tszyu because you're here now. I wanted to quickly speak about him as well quickly. Tszyu, you can see, he said, I'm not going to leave Jamel. He goes, even when I get some belts, he goes, I want that name on my resume. Now he's like personal. Like, I'm going to chase this motherfucker down. Did you hear that?
Yep. Fucking oath I did. And that's exactly what he'll do. Wherever that motherfucker goes, he'll want to retire. He's going to have nightmares about that boy, Tim.
Oh, mate. Listen, Tszyu's like on a hypnotized. He wants Jamel Charlo no matter what.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Motherfucker want to dance and then fucking leave him standing at the altar, the cunt.
Yeah, oh, mate, before you guys chop it up, listen, let me get to the, pound for pound. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. That's right, pound for pound. You tell them, brother. Subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get this channel rolling. Yo, TBS, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. What up?
What'd you hear about Tszyu said, I'm not going to leave Charlo. I'm going to chase that man down and I'm going to catch him on my resume. Like, it's personal for him.
I love it. I like it. He needs to do that. He needs to chase him to the end of the earth, you know?
Yeah, like, you feel like he's been disrespected in some way because, I mean, it just feels like he's been disrespected, bro. At the end of the day, the man waited and waited. Then they said, fight Tony Harrison. Then he knocks out Tony Harrison, and then he's waiting again, and they changed it on him last minute.
Hey, then he knocked out, don't forget he knocked out Carlos Acampa in 77 seconds.
Oh, yeah, he fucked him up.
Yeah. Get ready
I think they've done him a bit bad. I mean, look, it is what it is, isn't it? Canelo's the biggest name, Carl. And
I don't blame Jamel, bro. I blame the PBC for fucking railroading fucking Glenn Jennings and the Tszyu camp, mate. They had that deal done. It was in the bag, mate. That's what I'm dirty at. I'm not dirty at Jamel for taking the Canelo fight.
Hey, man, I want to give Moi a big... Hey, Australian dollars is not bad money, mate. That's good money, mate. That's good beer money, mate. Yeah, bruv. Respect to you, bruv. Moi. Yes, bruv. I'll have a pint on you. Trust me. Yeah? Now, listen to this one, bruvs. I'm saying it straight up, man. I don't know. Did you guys watch Terrence Crawford's training? Anything change about him that you feel he's laser focused, how comfortable he is? What do you think about that?
He looks sharp, but nothing extra. I don't know. I mean, he looks like he's supposed to.
Yeah, so you like what you see?
He's the man.
He looks, he looks in shape and everything. You know.
All right, look, cook it up for me for 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna come back. Let me just send this emails and a couple of things, yeah.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
Right.
I got you. Yeah. So yeah, Carl. I don't know. Did you see anything that really like stood out? Me, I just think he's doing what he's supposed to, and he's gonna come in good shape, which is what he's supposed to, right? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a good fight, man. I still got Spence winning by decision. I just don't see how a slow starter like Bud can catch up with a fast pace, nonstop pressure boxer like Spence, bro. He's gonna be down on.
Spence gets lazy, man. He gets lazy.
You think so?
Fucking oath he does, mate. Look in that Ugas fight when he spat his piece.
Well, no. So did you see the little promo they did? What is that little series they do on PBC? Is it 24/7 or Countdown, whatever they call it?
Yeah, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, where he got a custom mouthpiece now, because his mouth, I guess his mouth changed after that car accident, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that's just a move the pros do, bro. They split the bit to get a bit of time. He was like,
Oh, you
he was off with the fucking fairies. He's like, oh, my mouthpiece is on the ground. And then boom, boom, nearly got rattled. You do that shit against Bud, mate. Fucking night.
oh yeah, he can't lose focus like that again.
Man, if Ugas can catch him like that, Bud, fucking Bud's gonna fucking fuck him up in the pocket, mate.
Yeah, but at the same time, Bud has been dropped as well. The both of them have been dropped. Technically, that Ugas punch where he threw him against the ropes with that punch, that should have been called a technical knockdown. But the ref didn't call it, and then Bud got dropped also by Mean Machine Kavalauskas.
Yeah, that was a knockdown. That was 100% a knockdown.
Yeah, the refs, man. I am always complaining about these fucking refs, bro. Oh, shout out, we got Mad Shad up in here. Hell yeah, salute to you, Mad Shad.
Mad Chad, the legend.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight, man. I just think Bud's legs still under him. What is he, 35, 36? Has he still got the legs?
Uh, yeah. Well, he stays in shape, so I don't think age will be much of a factor, really. It's just the reason I'm picking Spence is just the bigger guy with it's his style. His style is all wrong for Bud, I think, man. If Kavalauskas was given him problems,
Bro, this
I
is a
can.
good fight, man. This is a fight for the ages. And you know what, man? We whinge that it's over marinated, but you know what? Had it have not been at this point now, we wouldn't be talking about undisputed, mate. There was fuck all on the line.
Yeah,
There was two
yeah,
belts on the line, mate. So now it's for all the belts, and yeah, I think it's just going to be a fucking absolute banger. One that we need, man. It's going to be one. I just
yeah. I mean, it is long overdue, but yeah, you're right. Like this makes it so that it's for all the belts, so I get it. Um, and yeah, man. I got money on Spence actually. I got a couple bets on Spence with a couple different people. Um, $180 to be exact, combined.
yeah, right.
So,
Yeah, I'm not, man. It's going to be a fucking close fight, man. I don't see anyone having the will to fight it at their pace. I think it's going to chop and change, and I think it's going to be a fucking fight for the ages, man. This is going to be one we'll be talking about. I think it'll be a close fight, man. But I think Bud wins it.
yeah, you got Bud. I mean, you could be right, bro. I hope you're wrong because I got money on it on Spence and shit. But damn, it is boxing. It is the most unpredictable sport, bro. One punch could change a whole fucking fight around. I've seen it a few times, man.
Yeah,
You know,
it's exactly.
Remember Meldrick Taylor versus Chavez, the first one?
Yep. Yeah, I just think it's a fucking great fight, man. I'm glad we're getting it, Bud. I'm glad we're getting it. And I like even like Errol was talking about some of Bud's conditions, like to see who walks out first. Like they got to toss a coin to see who
Oh,
walks out
really?
first. Yeah, man, there's a coin toss in who walks out first. So
Okay,
yeah.
so it seems like they're treating Bud fairly.
Yeah, well, they're both talking about each other. Fucking, they're not talking absolute shit about each other, man, which I find fucking amazing. They're
Yeah, and
giving
you
it.
you don't you don't really have to sell the fight that way. I mean,
No,
people know these guys when they get in the ring, like especially Spence, like from round one, he just wants to knock people's heads off, and break their ribs, break their face. It's like, come on, you don't have just because they're not loudmouth shit talkers, like that shit's overrated, man.
yeah. Yeah, but it sells, man. It sells. Fucking look at Conor McGregor,
Yeah,
mate. He's
it
one of the
does.
best. He's one of the best marketers there is. He talks that much shit, It definitely
Right.
sells. But this fight sells itself, man. This one's for all us, for all the purists, mate. And it'll bring the casuals in too, bro. It'll definitely bring the casuals in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Should-
I just worry about Bud's legs, man. If he's got the legs, and can he take Errol's fucking pace? You know, can he handle Errol's pace? And will Errol have moments where he fucking gets a bit daisy and fucking, you know, forgets that he's fighting and fucking goes looking for his mouthpiece?
Hey, by the way, I want to say to Cole, yeah, I got to give Cole a lot of props because Cole actually saved everybody's day because when I was sending the link to Andrew Maloney, right? No, we were speaking to Jason Maloney.
Jason.
It didn't go through, right? Because for some reason, I don't know what happened with my email. It was just fucking up, man. And then I sent it on to the manager through the message, text message, but it wasn't loading for him for some reason. So then Carl, lucky you sent it straight to Andrew. And do you know what happened, Carl? He said, let me give you a direct connection with, to Jason. So that was the way that you did it because you actually spoke to Jason. He actually said, thanks, I got the email, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. But by the way, the reason why I said that is before I speak to his fucking manager again, how'd you spell his surname again? Molney.
Moloney, Maloney.
And I fucking spelt it wrong in the whole fucking interview.
Yeah,
Huh.
and they hate that.
Oh, they must have fucking thought, what the fuck was that, mate?
Hey, I've done it too,
I'm going to put my hands up, ladies and gentlemen. I actually embarrassed the situation by spelling the world champion's name fucking wrong last minute because the whole interview was going to get, it was like Carl saved the day. And because Carl did that, I quickly put it up in seconds and I didn't look TBS for an hour. I didn't even look. And this fat fucker Carl, he didn't even tell me the wanker.
I did, you cocksucker. I put it in the chat. I said, you spelled his fucking name wrong.
The fuck you didn't just say it to me in your voice.
You fucking plonker.
What a plonker that was. I spelled the fucking man's name wrong and Carl sitting there fucking letting me spell his name wrong. I said, what a wanker. And now I'm going to say, make sure when I fucking send him a message, I say, here's Maloney with capital fucking letters, mate. Fuck's sake. Because I was just going to send him a message to get Andrew on here.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you guys want to speak to Andrew or what?
Fucking oath.
Yeah, of course. Right. He was a world champion.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Yeah, I'd like to speak to him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually a twin myself, so I want to ask him if they ever fight each other because me and my twin grew up always like fist fighting each other.
On TBS, no brother wants to fight another brother. That's tough.
No, but if they've ever done like, you know, how many times have they actually like fought each other off camera or like outside the ring?
That's different. But actually, as a sanctioned fight, we've never really seen a brother fight another brother, have we yet?
No, I don't think so.
Have you ever seen that, Cole?
What's that, bro?
Have you ever seen a brother fight another brother?
In the ring?
Yeah, in the ring, sanctioned.
Nah.
Never ever, right?
No.
We haven't even seen a cousin brother fighting like a cousin.
Nah, never.
We ain't seen a cousin even fighting a cousin, have we?
Well, Tszyu and his brother said they'll fight.
No, they won't. It's all talk. Listen, Sonny Edwards' brother, Charlie Edwards, called his own brother out. That has happened, right? Brothers have called each other out, but it's never really took place in a ring, bro. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it.
Nah, me either.
No. But if it ever takes place, it'll probably be massive. Even though that's wrong for integrity, wrong for brothers to really do that, right? To take punches at each other. Because imagine if you punch up your brother and after a few years, your brother's got problems in the brain.
Honestly, I would fuck up my twin brother. Me
Yeah,
and him
because you
don't get
don't
along.
like your brother. That's why.
Yeah, and
You and your
especially
brother,
if you're paying me, hell yeah, I'll beat the
yeah,
fuck out
look,
of him.
you and your brother ain't got that love for each other, TBS.
Right.
That's different. And I know brothers like you as well, because I don't want to speak too much, but I'm a man that got 7 brothers. My dad was the man back in the day. And
Fucking player, that cunt.
listen, I got 7 brothers. And there is a brother like you, TBS. I don't
Yeah.
like the fucking cunt. I don't like the wanker, because he's an older brother than me back in the day, and he has really been a bit funny. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really giving him that respect anymore, because he's never changed. He's a fucking idiot, in other words. But look,
Yeah.
sometimes brothers have that. You can have, when you are siblings, you can even have hate for each other, because it's just like it happens in families all the time, bro.
Well, I mean, how would you feel if you bought a brand new Camaro and your brother keyed it,
Yeah, that's
you know,
fucked up shit, bro.
and then he pulled out a big ass Rambo knife on me, like I pulled out my shotgun on him,
Oh
and
fuck, that's got fucking mad.
it's gotten crazy. It's gotten to the point where, like, yeah, we just can't be in the same place, man. There was like a family funeral recently, and he was not invited.
Yeah, that's gone off the level now. Now you're talking about where you see, you know what I mean? You've heard on the news. You have heard some crazy shit on the news back in the day where, some brother killed his own brother. It
Yeah,
has
man.
happened before.
No, he's tried, man. He's tried.
Anyway, man, that happens in life, bruv. You're not the only one. Trust me. So, look, even going forward, some of these boxers who are fighting, they have personal drama. You don't know who hates them or who they hate. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, like, you know what I mean? Some people can have a vengeance with people which are close in their own circle. That's why sometimes best friends can end up worse enemies.
Yeah.
Best friends could end up as worse enemies, Carl. You know what I mean, Carl?
Mm. Oh,
Have
yeah,
you have
fucking
you
right.
ever had anything like that, Carl, where you were good with someone and then it just went left?
Of course, bro. Fuck. It's a part of living.
Yeah, thanks for tip Bayless, man. We're legit now. Go on, Carl.
You know, you have mates fucking as you grow up, and fuck me dead, mate. As you get older, you couldn't even fill a whole hand with good mates, you know. I've had mates fuck me over with deals, you know, and fucking
Money, always money,
yeah, money, fuck, all
always
the time.
money.
Fucking lending money to cunts like bums like John McSmith, you know, and the cunts never pay you. You know, you get a
It's
bum like you get a bum
always
like
over money, right? You'll have
yeah, of
fucking.
course.
It's always fucking. You have problems with people over money. And my old man told me years ago when I was a little kid, like he told me when I was like only about being 13 or 14, he said to me, if you ever want to get rid of somebody that you don't like and you think you need to get rid of them, just give them money. They won't come back.
That's it. Exactly right. Lend them money. You'll never see them again.
You mean
You'll
like let
never
him
see them
borrow?
again.
Let him borrow money? You mean?
Like there's a saying, right? It's like it's an old saying, TBS. It's like, if you got somebody that you just want to get rid of out your life, yeah, and you want to test if they're really your friend, right?
Uh-huh.
Give them money and see if they come back. Some of them don't come back to pay you.
Right.
That will
Exactly.
tell you exactly who those people are. They're not your friends.
Yeah, I got a cousin
They're
like that.
users. They're
I got a
users.
yeah.
You know what I mean? People are like that, bro. It's like you go to the pub, you see the same cunt always asking for a pint. Has he ever bought me a pint for a fucking weeks? Cunt always wants to ask, get me a drink, get me a drink. Ponce. But listen, man, it's just the way the world goes, man. Money is the root of a lot of people's evil. No matter how you can say it, what you want to phrase, but money causes jealousy. Money causes friction. Money causes love to become hate. It's crazy, bro. Money is a root of evil sometimes, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Trust me.
Doesn't the Bible said? Doesn't it say like it's pretty much impossible for a rich man to inherit God's kingdom, something like that. Like it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter God's kingdom. It's somewhere in there. It's somewhere in there.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. But look, the main thing is now we got to see what's going on with the fights we got coming up. Who you got in George Kambosos versus Maxi Hughes, TBS?
Kambosos. Yeah, he looks like he's in really good shape. He looks strong, man.
Mm-hmm. You like Kambosos in that fight, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
What about you, Carl?
I'll give you one fucking guess.
Obviously, it's fucking Kambosos, you
Of
can't.
course it's fucking is. The bloke that upset the apple cart and made fucking Punch Drunk put him into rehab, the poor cunt, because he fucking had a breakdown.
You're a cunt, ain't you? You're a cunt.
Yeah, I think Kambosos will stop him, actually.
I think Kambosos is just a fighter that people never give credit for because that win against Teo, he got overlooked a bit. Because Teofimo Lopez, obviously, a lot of people, they had saw these reports and, afterwards ESPN had said that he wasn't himself. And, just for Teofimo to say that all the stuff that his dad said that they were not their best, they had problems and all that, you know what I mean? And, some of it was there. But it gets taken away from Kambosos. So, like, people still believe Kambosos is not a great fighter for doing great things. He won all the belts and he beat the man which beat Lomachenko. So I think that Kambosos just doesn't get that respect because people didn't give him the full value credit for beating Teo because they thought Teo was a little bit not himself. It was a bit sick or had problems. Do you agree with that, TBS?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
No excuses when you get in that ring, motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's what
I don't.
happens.
I mean, I don't know. I still have Kambosos whooping his ass though. Like, you know, people. I just didn't like how Tio him and his dad reacted after the fight. I mean, he needed to just have someone hand him a mirror so he could look at his fucked up face. Like Kambosos battered him. He battered him. And to this day he hasn't accepted it. But whatever.
I mean, it was a close fight. You got to remember that. I mean, Tio did knock Kambosos down
Yeah.
later on. Remember, he hurt him.
He had a surge.
He didn't
He had a
hurt
surge.
him. It was a flash knockdown. Stop it. You sound
No,
like
but
that.
if you look at, look, I like
didn't hurt
keep
him.
it. Look.
They
You look at
both.
the
They both.
knockdowns. You look at the knockdowns. If you look at the knockdowns, Cole, whose knockdown was harder, Kambosos or Teofimo? And go watch that fight again. Tio's knockdown was harder. It actually made George do the stinky leg for about 3-4 seconds.
Stop it. You're starting to sound like fucking Punch now. Stop it. It was
No,
a
man,
flash
I'm not,
knockdown,
man. You
bro.
just nothing to do with Punch. Punch actually did even tell me the day before
So
that
so so.
Teofimo had problems. But anyway, that's irrelevant. My thing is this: Tio was in that fight, and I'm gonna ask the chat. Then, if I stop it, let me ask the chat: which knockdown was harder, Teofimo's knockdown to Kambosos, or Kambosos knockdown to Teofimo?
I'm gonna say Teofimo's was a little more impressive, but still, I mean, a knockdown's a knockdown. It's gonna get scored the same, Rap.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. 100% a fact. Now, look, Kambosos did way more work. Kambosos was outboxing Teo from the early rounds, and he was faster to the punch.
Yeah. That's what it was. He was
So
just beating him to the punch.
even if Teo did knock him down, it wasn't enough. Because one thing I liked about Kambosos is that he dug deep. He dug deep after that. And he came back to win the later rounds, didn't he?
He won 11 and 12 quite easily.
That's right, Cole. That's right. But he did get knocked down a little bit heavier. That's all, Cole. But it doesn't mean that he didn't dig deep and came back strong. You know what I mean?
I didn't think either of them. I thought they were both flash knockdowns. I mean, I've watched that fight fucking numerous times. I think they were both flash knockdowns. George got up smiling, mate. Like he knew he fucked up.
No, I think when he got up, he was a little bit shook and he shook it off. That's all. He shook it off. But the knockdown was, it was. Look, I was surprised, at the time. And I'm sure everybody was, and I'm sure Carl was fucking surprised. That, oh shit, Tiov's got Kambosos down now. Is he going to stop him?
I just wanted him to hold on. I knew he had the fight. I knew he had it won. I thought he won. I thought he won that fight 8-4.
And nobody can argue with that. I mean, some people said it was 7-5 Kambosos. Some people were saying it was even Tio's fight. Right?
Well, 11-2, according to Teo. He's fighting 13 round of that stupid cunt.
Punch Drunk Boxing in the house. He says, what that fight have to do with me? Why dude mentioning me, shaking my head? I don't know, man. Every time man speaks about Teofimo, some people got Punch Drunk connected to Teofimo, man. You know what I mean? They feel like they always, it's crazy, isn't it? You know what I mean? Some people always mention Punch when it comes to Teofimo Lopez, bruh. Shit. It's like Demetrius Andrade. When you speak about Andrade, bro, they speak about Punch Drunk Boxing nowadays. Shit. But yeah. Oh, fuck. But yeah, man, moving forward from that, though, Kambosos fighting Maxi huge. Kambosos fighting Maxi huge, bro. And now for the IBO title that nobody... You know what? Give me the best fighters that's won the IBO title, Cole.
Oh, fucks me.
Chris Eubank Jr. I mean, I know that, Usyk holds the IBO title. I hope you know that. I mean, IBO is a title still. Does anybody have respect for IBO? Does anybody have respect for IBO?
I think if you got respect for any of these sanctioning bodies, you got to have respect for the IBO.
Yeah, they're the least controversial as of late. So
yeah, exactly.
So now, how many years has IBO been in the game? It's at least done over 30 years, right? Probably. I'm not sure. 20 years?
Yeah, who fucking knows?
So, in the chat, does anybody recognize the IBO champion? I mean, the IBO is still a belt that can bring you value after the other belts. Huh? After the other belts.
that's a good question, Rap. Because as of late, the WBC and I think the WBA is probably the worst right now. It's a fucking shame what they're doing, and the WBC, they've been fucking up for a while now. So I would say, I would say the IBO is probably. You don't know. You know what? Fuck that. The Ring magazine belt. That's the most prestigious because they're not in it for the money. They're not collecting sanctioning fees, and that's a linear belt. And then the IBO. That's my opinion.
Yeah, but I think the IBO brings some kind of a market value, right? Because if you have it as a belt and all the other belts are busy, you can probably still fight for that belt and earn a little bit more than what you would normally earn because you still got something. You agree?
Yeah, I just think there's too many sanctioning bodies, and I think that's probably what's wrong with fucking boxing, mate. I think we don't need another one. We definitely don't need a fifth or sixth one. Fuck me. It's hard enough to keep track of these fucking ones we got. It's hard to make sense of it. Like Rolly Romero winning that WBA at 140 is laughable. The WBC not stripping Jamal Charlo is fucking laughable.
Right.
You know, and you can go across every fucking sanctioning body and say the same. It's all about collecting that fucking bag, mate, for them at the end of the day. It's got nothing to do with integrity. Nothing at all.
Right. Like look at the IBF too, man. Like they stripped Canelo. They gave Canelo 15 days, 15 fucking days to make a deal with Deverenchenko when he was at 160, and this is why Canelo didn't go undisputed. A lot of people thought, oh, it's because he's afraid to go undisputed at 160. No, like look at the fuckery, man, that goes on. They gave him 15 fucking days to make a deal with Deverenchenko. Deverenchenko kept asking for more money, and they couldn't make the deal on time, so Canelo got stripped. Okay, but look at how long they give Errol Spence without defending it. Forever, like a year, right? You know why? Because they're based out of Texas. IBF is based out of Texas, so you see they play favorites with people.
Yeah, of course they do. They're all as equally as guilty as the other, mate. I mean, you can go across, a lot of them. The WBO is no different. You know, I think the WBO and the IBF are probably the ones that are the most fucking, if you could say integrity, they've got
But
more
let's be
integrity.
honest, guys. You can say what you want, but from when I was a kid, especially in the late 90s or really watching boxing, it was all about WBC. If you ever looked at how ever boxers have been talking about sanctioning bodies all their lives, you look at the biggest sanctioning body that they really, really all want to get is WBC. WBC has the biggest power for the fighters. And all fighters, no matter what way they want to go, the biggest belts that they first talking about is the green belt. I think
Right.
WBC is every boxer's dream when they first get into boxing. I want to be that champion.
True, but you know what that is? Because when
Chavez
Maurice,
for the Mexicans, he put
well,
them on the map, right?
well,
And then
that's
Ali
part
did
of
it for the world. He was a WBC.
that's all part of it. But when because Mauricio Suleiman is fucking making a mockery out of it, but his father Jose Suleiman did a great job, man, with that belt, and that's why it was the most prestigious belt, and it has that reputation. But his son is a piece of shit who is tarnishing that legacy, unfortunately.
Yeah, I got to agree. When his old man was running the show, it was a different story. And you're right, Rap. The WBC was the one everyone wanted. That was the most prestigious belt. But I think it's lost its shine, mate.
But I also think that's around the world. That's for England, that's for Australians, that's for the Mexicans, that's for the Americans, that's for the world. All over the world, they all want it to be WBC, didn't they?
Yeah, well, IBF was big over here too. IBF was
IBF
big.
has been big. It's always been big.
You know,
WBA started becoming big after Floyd Mayweather when he had the WBA super title and all that.
Yep.
But they're the oldest organization, aren't they?
But the WBA are. But just make that. How the fuck does the WBA make a fight with Rolly Romero coming off a loss at a division he'd never fucking fight and tank, getting knocked out, and then they match him up against some fucking granddad, and the dude threw a flurry of punches and maybe 2 landed out of 20, and they stopped the fight. Like, come on, man! Like, that's some fucking nasty shit there. That's fucking terrible. And I blame the sanctioning body, mate. Fuck. for even making that fight. How the fuck is Rolly Romero able to win a vacant a title that fucking Josh Taylor fucking held and dropped? How the fuck does Rolly Romero become next in line to fight for that vacant belt? Just make that make sense to anyone. Even John McSmith wouldn't be able to work that out.
Yeah, this is why I think they're the WBA is the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been fucking up. They're the ones that started this whole like super champion, regular champion bullshit. Um, then the WBC started that, and I don't know. WBC gets a lot of hate, man, and as they have, like I said, Suleiman has not done a good job with it. But look at the WBA, man. They're the ones that started all this bullshit, man, creating different belts and shit. Yeah, fuck the WBA. They're literally the worst. The worst.
Oh, funny you're talking about pound for pound king, talking about Tony Weeks. I actually reached out to Tony Weeks. He was meant to come on my channel, but after all that bullshit, he don't want to come now.
Well, he deserves to cop a bit of fucking flack, mate.
If we get him on here, you guys are going to give him a lot of slack, ain't you?
Fucking oath.
Hey, he might be coming on the channel.
I want to pay for him to get his fucking eyes tested.
You're funny, bro. You're
Need
funny.
contacts or fucking glasses or something, because I don't know what the fuck he was watching.
Wait, what fight was that for?
Rolly and Grandad.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. Fucking Tony Weeks fucked that up.
Oh, big time. Big time. And then he said his excuse after it was because the guy's age. He wanted to protect him because of his age. Man, the dude's in there to fucking fight.
If they sanction the fight, then the age shouldn't matter.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Hey, we got 50 people, just under 50 in the building, listening to TBS Boxing. Carl from Australia, who's always wanting to kill somebody over there, I'm sure. We got these guys here, we're listening to the fucking finest, rap star boxing knowledge. Smash the fucking like button. If you a hating cunt, we know you're watching, you stalking fuck. But anyway, keep it moving, guys. Yo, press the dislike button for the haters. I know you're watching. And you don't like me now? Because YouTube set my algorithm up. We will get this channel is legit now, bitches. The haters are hating. They wanted Rapstar away from YouTube. They try to do anything to get this man out of here. All right, mate? They've been fucking sitting there emailing YouTube. Oh, Rapstar puts hateful content out there. You know, I got an email from YouTube. They said that they had to take me down with the amount of people that said I got hateful content, and they said
it was probably Mirage. It was probably
so
Mirage.
much hateful content that I put out. I've never put hateful content out, you cunts. Ain't my fault. Everybody in the channel, anything can happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
Mirage is a low-life snitch, son of a bitch. He's the one that was sending you emails saying that I was CCD, that a bunch of other people were CCD, and like it's all bullshit, man.
hey, man, it is what it is, bro. The haters is what makes people succeed. If you're not doing something right, people are not going to hate you if you're nobody, are you? You got to be doing something. If you look, you're making money, right? People hate on you.
Yeah.
If you're getting boxing guests on your channel, people hate on you because that's just the way the world is designed. Not everybody, even if you're doing something good, not everybody's gonna want to embrace that, right? There's gonna want to be people saying, "Nah, man, fuck this cunt, fuck this guy," because a lot of hate in this world, bro. A lot of hate, and that's why sometimes you gotta defend yourself, and you gotta be. It's like you gotta bark at a dog. You be a dog to a dog. It's as simple as it is, and you know it is what it is out here. This is this YouTube streets, bro. Too many people out there got rap starting their feelings, man. I don't know what I've done to some of these people, but anyway, rap. You got haters over here, bro. Also, two-faced. I know, but I gave everybody the wrench. I even gave the haters the wrench, which weren't even agreeing with me. I think that was a bad idea. Fucking been a bad idea. They've been blocking people in my channel, right? Who the fuck? No, that's wrong, yeah. You don't got a wrench to fuck this channel up, bro. You're meant to support this channel. You shouldn't be blocking people because they don't agree with you. You're fucking the channel up. So how about this? If you really are one of the wrenches or one of the guys who are following this channel, you're meant to support the channel, not take the algorithm down. You're meant to get the algorithm up. Smash the like button and let the haters press the dislike button. That's it. You know
That's
what I mean?
right. That's right. I actually only have like 3 people wrenched up so far on my channel. I don't really plan to hand out more. Uh, but we'll see. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think going forward, bro, what you guys excited about now? What fights we got, Cole, that's waking you up, mate? That's keeping you thinking, yeah, mate, fuck it. At least boxing's giving us something. Because the UFC always seems to put us down. Because saying that we don't really get the biggest fights sometimes and a lot of talking. But we all got some fights. And, you
Man, I
know.
like Fulton in a way. I love that fight. That's an intriguing fight, man.
So what's the boxing schedule anyway? Let's have a look. Let's talk about the boxing schedule. What's on the undercards that we're not talking about? Nonito Donaire is going to be fighting. Oh, here he is. I don't know if we have wrenches. Yes, you do. You have wrenches, Nonito. But Nonito Donaire is going to be fighting on the undercard of ERROL Spence and Terrence Crawford. Right? They moved that fight, and that's a WBC belt. He's fighting Santiago. And to be actually mentioning he's over here right now. So he's going to live for hundreds of years because I can't believe he's here while I'm talking about him.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
Oh, he says, no, in our channel, we cleared them out a long time ago. Okay. But yo, Rachel, what happened to you? We were supposed to go live with the champ and yourself. The fans been waiting to talk to Nonito. After we ain't even heard from you, you went missing off the face of the earth. Then you've been training in Philippines. We know you got the fight. You were supposed to come yesterday. I don't even know what happened. I ain't heard from you guys, but yo, I reached out and yeah, we were supposed to get Nonito over here yesterday because the fans wanted to catch up with him. We want to know how training's going. So what happened? You know, maybe we can do it last minute right now. If you can. The phone number is in spam jail. Okay. I can send it to you by email. I don't know what that means, but yo, I've sent you an email. I can send you an email. But yeah, Maloney said he wants to fight Nonito, huh? What'd you get from that, Cole?
Oh, I think a unification would be beautiful, mate. Have it here in Australia.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame Nonito. He don't need to talk about Maloney. Maloney's not on the agenda. So I won't even be really speaking to him about Maloney, really.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
busy.
He's busy. He's busy with what he's got to do now.
Fucking oath he is.
Right? He's busy with what he's got to do now. So yeah, man. Oh, we got to speak to him. So what they say? Yeah, Friday. So maybe Friday or the day after, Nonito is on the undercard with Santiago, bro. And I know, look, I know on a lot of people feel that Nonito has done enough in the sport already that if he beats this guy, then what's next? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to find out from him what's next. Is he going to retire on a high and win the belt, or is he still ready for the smoke to unify against the other guys? Still, is he looking to unify against Australian Jason Maloney? Because Maloney said he's ready to do that. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's what
saying?
I want. That's what I want to know.
Yeah. So we're gonna find out, and yeah, you guys can speak to him when he can't. He's in the chat right now. TBS, if you got a question for the champ.
Um,
I mean, I don't know what else that dude needs to do, man. He is a fucking Hall of Famer.
yeah,
He just loves fighting, man. He just can't stop fucking fighting. And you can't hold a good man down. Fucking shout out to Nonito, man. Fucking doing his
yeah,
thing. I wish him
Yeah,
nothing but
he's
the
going
best.
all out, though, isn't he? He's going all
Oh,
out. Like when he retires, he should be happy with his retirement when he does one day, because he's over
yeah.
exceeded what most athletes will probably cut off the cut-off point. But Nonito been going, he been eating something. You know, he's a man that's keep it moving. So he been keeping it moving, and it's probably his lifestyle. Lifestyle keeps you going. So you can see that he hasn't abused himself in any way behind the ring. He's also been keeping it moving, that he's still gifted to be in the game, even now at 40 years old. Older than most of the cats, even in the chat. Think about that, bro. A 40-year-old guy going to fight still for elite level in belts. It's not easy. So, hey, you got to take your hat off to him.
I got a funny story actually. For Nonito and everyone. I was at his last fight in Carson, California, at they used to call it the StubHub Center. They call it the Dignity Health something Dignity Health Center, some shit like that now. Yeah, me and my homie, we were drinking in the parking lot, you know. We're smoking weed, drinking, just getting crossfaded as fuck. And you know, we go in there, and there was this other Filipino boxer, and you know, from where we were sitting, we were so fucked up that we thought it was Nonito, and we're like, yeah, that's Nonito right there. Um, and he won, and we were like, oh fuck yeah, and then we just left, and we didn't even watch Nonito. That's how high we were. Um, and we bought tickets and everything. We didn't even watch the main event. Um, but yeah, I heard he won. I heard Nonito won with the left hook to the body. I saw the highlights the next day and shit. But yeah, I forget the guy's name, his opponent's name. But he hit him with the left hook to the body or some shit like that. Uh, I forget the other Filipino guy's name at the moment. But yeah, he won, and so we thought it was you, and we're like, yeah, fuck yeah, Nolito won, and we didn't even watch you, bro. But yeah, no, we support you, bro. We support you. You know what I mean?
How can you
Goodbye.
not support the dude, man? He's fucking humble as fuck. It's hard not to support people like that, man.
Yeah, Gabayo. That was him. Yes, Nonito. Yes, that was him, bro. True story, bro. True story. Hmm. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this fight you're having. I hope you become a champion again. And yeah, man, I would love to see that unification with the Maloney twin. That would be dope. That would be dope, man.
Yeah, I think he's still got it in him, mate. He's still got
Anyways,
that.
guys, I gotta get back to work because I'm on my break and I'm abusing my break times and shit.
All right, brother.
Yeah, it was real. It was real though. I'll catch you. I'll be back like in an hour. I'm gonna take another. So like I work for like an hour, then I take like an hour. I'm not supposed to take an hour, but you know what I mean. I just do it because yeah. All right, man.
Good,
I'll
bro.
see.
I'll
Keep
talk to you
keep
soon.
cooking. Keep cooking. Keep cooking. I'll be back in an hour, you guys. All right.
No worries, bro. No
The only
worries.
fucking thing I'm cooking is my breakfast in a minute.
What are you eating, you fat cunt?
fucking gonna do something, mate. We'll see.
Now you're always fucking eating, you fat cunt.
Come on, mate. I gotta fucking eat, mate. What do you think this is? I'm not a fat cunt either, mate. I'm not like Mirage. I'm not like Mirage, man. I'll tell you.
Do you think this Santiago's kid's got a chance against Nonito?
Huh?
Do you think this Santiago's got a chance?
I'll be fair with you. I don't know much about Santiago, but he beat somebody we know, right? He's beaten someone we know.
I've watched some of his fights, man, and he's a high volume puncher, but I just think the class and Nonito just fucking outshines him, man.
To be fair, I do feel like we'll speak about it when he comes, right? Because there are some fans that feel like the last performance of Nonito just was shocking for some of the fans, right? But
yeah,
coming back from that, then that at least gives us a lot of excitement to look forward to see what Nonito's got, right?
Yeah.
And look, it is what it is, bruv. I think right now, if we could get even 85% or 90% of Filipino flash, then you know that guy Santiago's getting fucked up.
Yeah, I think he's in trouble.
Right? I'm expecting that. Look, I'll talk about it when I speak to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, there's a lot of things to really, you know what I mean? There's a couple other questions I got for Rachel as well. I haven't even spoke to her. I've been busy in my own shit anyway, bro. I've been busy and they've been busy. And you ain't even seen them on YouTube. I think they've been around, but I haven't really seen them much. So I'm sure we'll catch up with them.
Oh, they're busy, all right?
They got their fight, man. They got their fight right now. So they got no, you know what I mean? So I'm sure it ain't going to be long. When we catch up with them, it'll just be a little while when we'll catch up with them. But yeah, man, it's going to be a big, there's all questions to be answered on fight night. You know what I mean? They moved his fight from Frank Martin to Errol Spence versus Crawford, which is the biggest fight that he's on the right card. He's there, and it's the biggest card. So everyone's watching Nonito versus Santiago.
Yeah, that card. That was a good move, I think, putting him on that card.
Facts. That was, I mean, listen. I mean, on the Santiago guy, though, right? If we look at Santiago, how many fights has Santiago had?
Pull him up.
How many fights that guy Santiago got, bro? And what's Santiago's best win? What's his best wins? Right. So he's got 27 fights. Santiago got 27 fights, 14 knockouts, and 3 losses and 5 draws. You listening, Carl?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So he's got a lot of draws on his record. So he ain't losing.
Yeah.
Now he did lose to Gary Antonio Russell. Recent loss. His recent loss is to Gary Antonio Russell. He's got a good win against Antonio Neves. Okay? He's a tough fucking rugged guy. And Gary Antonio Russell just lost to Emmanuel Rodriguez. Remember that?
Yep.
Gary Antonio Russell just lost to Emmanuel Rodriguez. So Santiago's a tough guy. Santiago is a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But, hey, man, we already know the Nonito we know. He'll deal with fighters like him.
Yeah, exactly. I just think he's a class above, mate.
Yeah, but Nonito been out the ring for a while too.
Yeah, trying to get a fucking fight.
Yeah, exactly. But it's kept him inactive, correct?
Yep.
It's kept him inactive a little bit. So going forward, I think we'll just see I mean, obviously Nonito been preparing like a fucking ninja. That's what he is. That's what he does. He
Yeah,
lives and breathes
exactly.
off of this life of boxing, bro. So yeah, man. Hopefully we see Nonito capture the world championship belt again. One more time. And Nonito coming back to see. That's what I'll ask him some questions when we catch up with Nonito Donaire. But yeah, then onto the big fight. Errol Spence versus Crawford. I mean, what a card. What a card. Then who else we got on the undercard? Yo,
Pitbull.
Rachel, who else we got on the card?
We got Pitbull Cruz finally.
You got Pitbull Cruz. Oh yeah, Pitbull Cruz is on the card as well versus Gabriella, right? So Pitbull Cruz is fighting. Yes, Isaac Cruz is fighting. This is a big card, bruh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
yo, this is a big card. Yo, this card's gonna be popping, people. Hey, listen, this card's on it, man. We got fights after fights. Oh shit. Oh mate, can't wait. And then a
Yeah, me too.
replacement 5-0 fighter. Who's a replacement 5-0 fighter? Who's that replacement fighter?
Fucks me. Who are they talking about?
I don't know. If Rachel got, that's what. Anyway, I've sent the link. If Rachel's about, I don't understand what she on about the 5-0 fighter, mate. But yo, guys,
Oh, there
listen,
was someone
leaving.
that dropped out of the card. Yeah.
Who's dropped out?
That's why Nonito's in there.
What do you mean? Who's? Oh, Nonito got the Nonito got the slot because the 5-0 fighter. What do you mean? I'm not sure. What are you talking about? The 5-0 fighter came out.
Yeah, there was someone on the undercard that dropped it, that dropped out, and Nonito took his spot. It should be a fucking co-main. I mean, is he? Are they before Errol or is Pitbull?
I don't know. I don't know nothing yet.
I think they're third. Maybe Nonito or Rachel can tell me. Oh, they'll know.
Yeah.
But it should be a co-main, man. It's a fucking title shot.
Got you. All fighters at this level are dangerous. No, that's another way to look at it. Who's on the Inoue undercard? I don't even know.
Fucking
Who's on Inoue's undercard? Anybody know? Or is it all a Japanese undercard? Does anybody know who's on Inoue's undercard? Because ain't nobody told me shit. If you did. Ain't nobody told me about Inoue's fight undercard. If you guys know anything about it, because ain't nobody told me shit about any undercard. Hey, who's blocking people, bro? Hey, who's blocking people? Hey, none of that blocking over here, bro. Stop that blocking over here. Come on. Who's blocking people? Come on, mate. Stop blocking people, man. Who's blocking people here? Ain't funny, bro. Fucking making this channel worse. People blocking here. You're making it worse, bro. What for? Why the fuck you making this channel worse? Does it make any sense? Don't even make no fucking sense.
The power of the wrench, Rat.
Man, I don't know what to do with the wrenches. Am I supposed to only give the people which are certified, that are really supporting the channel, that really understand not to hurt the channel, to give them the wrench? I mean, do I have to de-wrench everybody and start again? Is that what's going on, Cole?
Oh, sometimes you do, bro, because some people
They're fucking the channel up, Cole. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, it happens everywhere, bro. Everywhere you go, people get fucking. It's like they get a bit of power and fucking they like timing people out, like blocking. I don't know. I like doing it to John McSmith because he's a cunt. But you know, apart from that, I only do it to be funny. I don't do it. I don't hate anyone. I don't know why. I mean, it's online. It's not real life, people. This is fucking online. This isn't real life. Like, I don't know. I don't get it, bro. I don't understand.
Oh, so it's not what you're thinking. That the 5-0 fighter that you're thinking is not that, bro. But we'll find out anyway because of Jesus Ramos. I remember that guy. I remember his name.
Yeah, it makes
Anything
sense.
going on in Aussie? What's happening to anything in Australia?
Oh, we
What's
had a card last night. We got a prospect, light heavyweight, Paulo Acoso. He fought last night and went the distance with a good journeyman. Got a good fight in. Went the distance, and yeah, he's not a bad looking dude. Billy Dibb's son won the Australian title. You know Billy Dibb?
Yeah, Billy Dipp unfortunately got cancer not long ago, right?
Yeah, he's in remission, bro. He beat it. He's in remission. So,
Yeah, so that's good. That's really good to know. Yeah.
And his son just won the Australian title, so he won it
That's
last
good,
night.
isn't it?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. No, it was fucking good. He's a good little scrapper.
That's good.
But yeah, there was a heap of other shit fights. But yeah, they were the two good ones on there, mate. The main and co-main.
Who's Tim Tszyu? Anything around Tim Tszyu? They're announcing anyone who he's going to fight now? Now that he's in despair?
Nothing, bro. Nothing. I think he's still pissed. I know he just got back from his holiday. He was in Saudi Arabia with his girlfriend. He had a 2 or 3 week holiday over there after the camper fight. Yeah. But yeah, nothing coming out of that camp, mate.
So let me ask you something then, bro. What do you think's going to happen? Who should he fight? Who should Tim Tszyu fight next? Should he fight? Who should you put him in there with? Who do you want to see him with?
Well, I want to see him unify the Reggie belt and go fight Brian Mendoza. I did want him to fight Fundora, but after Brian Mendoza knocked him out, I think he should go fight Mendoza. And just there's still good fights at 154 for him, mate. So I think he should go and unify that WBO with the WBC. And then he's take the rest of the year off because that'll be his third fucking fight for the year. Take the rest of the year off and, yeah, maybe get the Jamel fight if Jamel comes back to 154. That's the fight he wants, man. Mate, he will chase wherever he goes. He'll chase him and want that fight. So he's a bit bitter and twisted over the PBC railroading him. But he'll get over it. He'll get over it and keep fighting. Oh, yeah, I want him to fight Mendoza. I wouldn't have minded Liam Smith either. I think Liam Smith's an underrated fighter, man. I like Liam Smith. Your guy?
Liam Smith fighting Chris Eubanks again.
Yeah, that rematch fucking... How do you see that playing out, bro?
I see it this time. I don't know about you guys. I see maybe Chris Eubanks beating him this time.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't see that Chris Eubanks in that fight. He looked a bit odd. And on top of it, I watched it four times that was an elbow. It was a solid elbow. It was. It really was an elbow. So maybe Liam Smith might pull it off. But I think Chris Eubanks can win the rematch. I'm just saying I think he can win the rematch, bro. You will see what happens. But hey, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
Look at what happened to Conor Benn. It's been over a year and a half, bro. The most exciting fighter out of England, and he's just on the shelf.
That's what happens when you piss dirty, mate.
It's mad, isn't it? He's pissed off a lot of people, eh?
Oh, mate, I know a lot of guys that were riding with him. You know, a lot of your countrymen, mate, that were all over him.
Yeah. Conor Benn's on the shelf.
Yeah, man, and it's a shame. I think they're all juicing, bro. I think, I think it just comes down to when they lean out of it. You know, who does it better wins. Fucking simple as that. I think this day and age, it's all the science of it, mate. I mean, look at these snack fighters, bro. Everyone that's on the snack program is fucking huge in their division. Every motherfucking snack fighter is a monster in their division. Yet they can cut that weight and make that weight with no fucking problems, man. I think everyone needs to get on the snack, get on the Victor Cunty. And I think the sooner they all get on that snack program, mate, I think they'll all be making weight and coming in as monsters. So, I mean, look at Stephen Fulton. How does that dude make 122? How does Devin Haney
Stephen
make
Bateman
122?
says to you, fuck everyone. I still like Conor Benn. He's exciting for boxing.
Yeah, I do too. I think he's
Yeah, today you're looking at who isn't using something. Everybody's probably onto something. Some new enhanced drug, some other kind of tablets that's not even on the USADA list or not on the UCAD, not on the, VADA list. Everything on the list keeps changing, bro. Don't forget that. You guys don't be slow. There's doctors and nutritionists and people which are in this industry, like Victor Conte. Back in the day, many drugs are out there, visible drugs that can't be detected because they're not looking for that. And by the time they find out about those new drugs or other drugs, then by the time they got those on the list, there's always some other medicine people are making. You know what I mean? Science.
Well, it's all a science, mate. It's all and synthetics, like synthetic drugs, mate. They can't trace synthetic drugs. There's no way of detecting synthetic drugs. So that's all they got to do is make a synthetic steroid, mate, and there's no way in the world they'll ever piss dirty. And mate, Victor Conti's been to fucking jail, man, for it. Like the dude's a cheat. But it's like he who cheats the best wins, I guess. You know?
I don't know. Everybody says about snack. We just know that the guy who owns Snack was one of the biggest drug merchants when it comes to this athletes of feeding them illegal enhanced drugs.
Have you read up on him?
Of course I am, bro. This guy used to give people, he's given the most athletes and Olympians and baseball athletes, and he gave Sugar Shane Mosley needles and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so what's he just turned over a new leaf now? He's a nice guy. He's just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I might be reading into this snack thing too much, but fuck me dead. There's not a fighter on that program that does not come in as a monster in their division.
Hey, let me give a shout out to my bro, Danny Medina, the real one. Thanks for the super chat, my brother, Danny Medina. Like and subscribe, motherfuckers.
Bomb Squad!
Tell them, like and subscribe. You know what I mean? But yo, we got your friend coming in here tomorrow.
Who?
Mr. Glazier.
Oh, yeah, Rick.
You gonna come and have a chat with him?
Yeah, it'd be good. See what he thinks, what his number.
I mean, he's a big advocate for Australian boxing. He watches a lot of boxing.
Yep.
He's all about that. But yeah, man, I think a lot of people in boxing, right? They don't like him. They don't like that person, but they like this person. But it's the same everywhere, bro. Eddie Hearn's fucking people, they all like Eddie Hearn. Frank Warren's people in England, they all like Frank Warren. Then they don't like Eddie. Al Heyman's people, they don't like anybody else. They got Al Heyman. Bob Arum's people, fuck anybody else. ESPN people with ESPN. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like the hand that feeds you. It's the hand that you're gonna back up.
It's
just common
funny,
sense.
It's funny.
That's common sense, though, isn't it?
Yeah, bro.
Come on. If you're working with fucking ESPN, you're gonna stick with ESPN then, with Bob Arum.
You're not gonna bite the hand that feeds you. Fuck. Unless you're Teofimo Lopez.
I was just gonna say that.
and you're just going to say some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that dude, that's what I love about Tszyu, man. He just fucking just off the cuff.
At least he's a crazy motherfucker who'll say anything.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not hiding it. If that's how he feels, then he fucking says it.
The sport needs those people, bro.
Of course.
Fucking, we need characters like that. Fucking, I don't give a fuck. It'd be fucking boring if everyone just sat there and goes, I think he's a really nice fighter and he's a great guy outside of the ring. Fuck that. Get in there and talk your shit. Talk your shit. Hype yourself up. Even though he didn't, own up to his George Kambosos loss, I still like the dude, man.
Yeah.
He fucked up Josh Taylor. I didn't think he had a fucking snowball's chance in hell beating Josh Taylor. He made him look fucking quite secondhand.
I was surprised.
Oh, yeah. And I knew he wasn't retiring. But people saying he's coming out of retirement. Come on.
Man, I think Josh Taylor might be at the end of his game maybe now.
I don't know where he goes next, bro. Where does he go to 147? Can he mix it up at 147? I don't know. He's got some holes in his game, man. Tiafimo exploited a lot of them.
And that's going to be my next live.
Yep.
My live is going to be coming for all the boxers right now, which are in a very tough spot. Where whatever way they go, it's going to be tough now. You know what I mean? Real serious fights, you know? Look, you got Josh Taylor in a very tough position, right? You got Adrian Broner that is nowhere near Josh Taylor's level even now, but he's trying to do something. He's in a tough spot, right? You got fighters out there today, even Devin Haney. He's young.
I was just going to say, Devin Haney.
Devin Haney's young, but he's in a tough spot. He stays at 135. He fights Shakur or he fight Lomachenko. He goes to 140. He fight Tszyu or he fight Regis. Fighters which are at the pinnacle of the tough spots. Unless your name's Tank Davis, then you can babysit and pick who you want.
I'd even like to see Devin and Tank, bro. I'd like to see that. I think that's a good matchup. I think Tank setting his traps and might just catch Devin and might just sleep him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Tank Davis is a weird one. He's got the skills to pay the bills. He's got the strength.
Oh, definitely, bro.
He definitely is that guy. You know what I mean? Like, you can see he's got fucking power, durability, boxing, good IQ, good understanding of the ring, knows how to weather the storm, knows how to a good counter puncher, a good chin, good legs. He's got a lot of good things going for him all round.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Hey, bro, I'm gonna have to get going, bro.
Yeah, I'm only here. You can't doing some other shit as well. I'm getting out of here as well.
Yeah. All right, man.
I'll catch you tomorrow.
No worries, bro. Thanks
or later
for
today.
having me.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone in the chat. I'm out. Peace.
Hey, everyone. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next live. You know what I mean? It don't look like nobody wanted that smoke. We got over nearly 50 people in the building. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You get me? Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button and support the channel. But let me just say this. I didn't see nobody who wants that smoke. I'm trying to multitask here. Ain't nobody who wanted that smoke today, bro. It looks like everybody's chilling, yeah? Rick Glazier's going to be coming on later on today. He's going to be coming on later on today. You know what I mean? We got Kid Austin. We got Kid Austin coming soon as well. Be speaking to Kid Austin soon. All right, Kid Austin looking to do some big things. So watch out for Kid Austin. Kid Austin been sparring some big boys behind the scenes, like the Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. So Kid Austin's going to be coming on the channel soon as well, bro. But yo, everybody, I'm going to catch you on the next live. Peace from the Middle East.